Section 38 of RA 12009, this meeting will broadcast live on the DICT's official YouTube channel. Please do visit the Department of ICT Philippines in YouTube. Please be reminded that this meeting is being recorded for the document purposes. We would like to acknowledge the presence of our quorum present here in the meeting, starting with the provisional member, Attorney Andrela Aquino. Good morning po.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone.
Vice Chairperson, Dear Carlo. Good morning po. And this meeting is being presided over the chairperson, Ms. Asek June Vincent Manuel Gaudan. Good morning po. With that, the back secretariat confirmed the presence of the quorum for today's meeting. With your permission, Mr. Chair, we will present the scheduled agenda for today. For the first item po, bid opening, provision of internet access via low orbit satellites PIALEOS for rural health units with approved budget of 56,661,700 pesos. For the end user unit is Dear Edgar M. Navarro. For the second item, procurement of ICT software subscription to e-message for the DICT digital system with the approved budget of 149,970,291 pesos. And the end user is Asek Maria Victoria C. Castro. And for the last item po, subscription to Enterprise Content Delivery Network and anti-DDoS solution for the ICT domains and hosted agencies for the approved budget of 118 million. For the end user is Asek Maria Victoria C. Castro po. With this, may we get the approval of the back members on the presented agenda, please?
Motion to approve the agenda as presented. I so move, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Thank you,
I second the motion.
This online meeting agenda is hereby approved. Backsec, go ahead.
Thank you po. Mr. Chair, may we request for your permission to admit other representatives and other participants to join the bid opening of the first agenda po. Thank you.
Okay, please allow them in. Thank you.
We would like to acknowledge Mr. Maclade Alimboyao, present here in the meeting room for the technical working group.
Mr. Chair, present here in the meeting room is our lone bidder who submitted their bids today at 8:38 a.m. EB Solution. EB Solution, may you please introduce yourself?
Good morning po. My name is Maria Evangeline A. Braquiel, authorized representative of IBE Solution. Together with me is Revolve po.
My name is Jennifer Recaprente from Revolve Solutions po.
Good morning, everyone. Presented on the screen, the project details for the provisional member and user for this project. For the DICT background is Director Edgar M. Navarro. For the technical working group is composed of the following, headed by Ms. Darlene May Veloso. For the members, Ms. Sylvia Florence Posadas, Roderick Escolango, Samuel de los Reyes Jr., Maclean Alimboyao, Roland John Earl Castillejos, and Mr. Christian L. Gentera. The invitation to bid for the project was posted on June 3, 2026 to the following PhilJobs website, the ICT website, the ICT Bulletin Board, and e-procurement website. For the SBB or Supplemental Bid Bulletin Number 1 was issued on June 19, 2026. For the letters to observers were sent on June 24, 2026 to the following Philippine Computer Society, Institute of Electronics Engineers of the Philippines Incorporated, Chief Information Officers Forum Foundation, and Commission on Audit. For this project, with the name of bidder who submitted their bids before 9 o'clock in the morning, this June 29, 26, was the joint venture of EB Solution Incorporated and Revolve Solutions Incorporated.
Please be informed that the DICT Back 1 shall be examined using pass or fail criterion. The absence of any of the documents automatically disqualifies the lessor. For the record, we would like to inform everyone that the back secretariat personnel will affix their initials on each and every page of the submission or bid documents.
Again po, we'd like to reiterate that please be reminded that this bidding shall be conducted using a pass or fail criterion. The absence of any required document shall result in automatic disqualification. Furthermore, the back secretariat will affix their initials on every page of the submitted bid documents. With your permission, Mr. Chair, we will now proceed with the opening of the bid submission. Mr. Chair, requesting your permission po to proceed with the opening of the submission of EB Solutions, Mr. Chair.
Backsec, please proceed for the
Thank you.
opening. Thank you.
Submission is a one mother envelope from IBIS Revolve Joint Venture for the provision of internet access via low Earth orbit satellite PIALEOS for rural health units. Received by the Back Secretariat today, June 29, 2026 at 8:38 a.m. May we request IBIS to please acknowledge if this is your submission.
Confirming po, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. For the record, the submission is initialed, sealed, and duly labeled po. Mr. Chair, we will now proceed with opening the submission. Inside the mother envelope are two separate envelopes labeled technical component and financial component. We will set aside the financial component and proceed with opening the technical component. Again, the submission is duly initialed, sealed, and labeled. Inside the technical component envelope are three separate envelopes labeled technical component original copy, technical component duplicate copy, and technical component triplicate copy. Again, the submission is duly sealed, labeled, and initialed. We will set aside the triplicate copy, open the duplicate copy, and distribute to the technical working group present here in the conference room, and open the original copy for the back secretariat to facilitate the submission.
For the submitted technical component envelope, valid PhilChap's registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages. Note pursuant to section 20.2.9.1 of IRR of RA 12009, all eligibility documents indicated in Annex A of the PhilChap's registration certificate must be current, valid, and updated at the time of bid submission. The failure by the prospective bidder to update its certificate with the current and updated eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate until such time that all of the expired eligibility documents have been updated. Thus, prospective bidders are required to update their PhilJobs registration certificates prior to the submission of their bids. PS Advisory 2025-015 Suspension of Certificate of PhilJobs Registration of Corporation for non-compliance with uploading of GIS and BOI. This is to advise that the Certificate of PhilJobs Registration of Merchant Corporations that did not submit the latest General Information Sheet reflecting the beneficial ownership information duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission shall be suspended. The imposition of suspension comes after the issuance of PS Advisory Number 2025-007 published on June 30, 2025, which required corporations to submit their latest GIS with BOI, and corporate entities with existing platinum membership were likewise required to update their eligibility documents in the Government of the Philippines Official Merchant Registry.
Submission is a certificate of PhilJobs registration, platinum membership from IBIS Solution Incorporated. Valid until March 6, 2027. We'll attach Annex A, SEC Certificate, registration date, March 7, 2008. Mayor's Permit, expiration date, December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date, June 4, 2027. Audited financial statement, date of filing, April 27, 2026. And for the pickup license, none. Also submitted is a certificate of PhilJobs registration for Revolve Solutions Incorporated, valid until March 17, 2027. We'll attach Annex A, SEC Certificate, registration date, March 27, 2014. Mayor's Permit, expiration date, December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date, February 4, 2027. Audited financial statement, date of filing, May 28, 2026. For the pickup license, none. For the record, the bidder also submitted a certificate of incorporation from EB Solution Incorporated, from Revolve Solutions Incorporated. Also submitted is a Securities and Exchange Commission company information from EB Solution, GIS from EBS. From Revolve Solutions, copy of the mayor's permit from EBS, from Revolve, copy of the tax clearance certificate from EBS and from Revolve, copy of the AFS from EBS, From Revolve, copy of the latest income and business tax returns. From EB Solution, from Revolve, that's all po for the first requirement. May we get rating of the back members, please?
May we get your rating, Attorney Andrea, please? Again po, may we get your rating, Attorney Andrea, please?
We'll get back to you, Attorney Andrela. May we get your rating, Director Carlo Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you po. Again, may we get your rating, Attorney Andrela Aquino? Again po, may we get your rating, Attorney Andrela, submitted PhilJEP's registration of EB Solution and Revolve Solution.
Apologies, Mr. Chair. Yes, pass. Thank you.
Thank you po.
For the next item, the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided for in section 52.4.1.3, IR of RA 12009 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding documents. Any of the following documents must be submitted together with the statement of single largest completed contract. A, end user's acceptance. B, official receipt. C, sales invoice for the contract.
Mr. Chair, we would like to present the posted SLCC for this project. The requirement for the SLCC is a similar nature, which shall be contracts pertaining to the supply, installation, configuration, commissioning, management, maintenance, and support of nationwide coverage of low Earth orbit satellite internet system. The submission is statement of single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid from Revolve Solutions Incorporated. Name of contract, provision of internet access via low Earth orbit satellites, PIALEOS Phase 2. Name of client, Department of Information and Communications Technology. Date of contract, June 10, 2024. Notice to proceed, June 14, 2024. Contract period is 60 days upon receipt of the notice to proceed and 4 months of service operation upon testing and acceptance. Subscription period July 17, 2024 up to November 13, 2024. The description of services or goods supplied is supply, installation, and management of internet connectivity via LEO satellite technology. The amount of completed contract is 209,888,000. For the attachment, the end user submitted a final acceptance and completion, billing statement, and service invoice. Final acceptance and completion certificate received by Ms. Jennifer Peñarroyo. Copy of notice of award. Copy of contract agreement. Copy of purchase order. Copy of the notice to proceed. Billing statement. Official receipt. Post-contract suppliers performance evaluation. With this, may we get the rating of the back members, please?
May we get your rating, Attorney Andrea, please?
Pass. Thank you.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
For the next item, the NFCC computation or committed line of credit.
Submission is a statement of NFCC computation. With the following details, contract, provision of internet access via low Earth orbit satellites PIALEOS for rural health units, the ICT BAC 2026-034 from EB Solution Incorporated. The total NFCC is 10,290,520,018 pesos and 40 centavos. Again, 10,290,520,018 pesos and 40 centavos. With this, may we get the rating of the back members, please?
May we get your rating, Attorney Andrea, please?
Pass. Thank you.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
For the next item, the statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid.
Mr. Chair, before we proceed, may we ask for your instruction if we will proceed in reading each line item of the contract, ongoing contract submitted by EB Solution, or we will just summarize the submission po.
Mr. Chairman, I move to have the summary of the submission, considering that the technical working group will be looking into this in depth during their evaluation. I so move, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Mr. Chair?
Yes, Backsec.
Yes, but there is a motion for the dispense the reading of each and every indicated contract on the ongoing government and private contract.
Please, is there a second?
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
It has been moved and seconded. We dispense the reading of the ongoing contracts. Thank you.
Thank you po. Submitted is a statement of all ongoing government and private contract, including contract awarded but not yet started. This is from EB Solution Incorporated. They submitted one.
Let me qualify, Backsec, that this is subject also to the thorough review of the TWG. Thank you.
Yes po. Noted po, Mr. Chair. The total ongoing contract is 3,220,000,000 for 146,796 pesos and 60 centavos. Again, I would like to reiterate the total of the ongoing contract is 3,220,146,796 pesos and 60 centavos. Signed by Ms. Maria Evangeline A. Barakel, authorized representative of EB Solution. With this, may we get the rating of the back members?
May we get your rating, Attorney Andrela, please?
Pass.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
For the next item, if applicable, JVA or in the absence of a JVA, duly notarized statements from all potential JV partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the event that the bid is successful.
Submitted is a protocol or undertaking of agreement to enter into joint venture between EB Solution and Revolve Solutions Incorporated. For the project provision of internet access via low Earth orbit satellites, PIALEOS for rural health units. Signed by Mr. Nathaniel O. Marquez of and Ryan V. Labrador. This is duly notarized by Attorney Ryan Anthony G. Pereña with a notarial validity until December 31, 2027. With an attached proof of identification. With this, may we get the rating of the members, please?
May we get your rating, Attorney Andrea, please?
Pass.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
For the next item, original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission, original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. Note, bidders who opt to submit a bid securing declaration as a form of bid security are required to use the bid securing declaration form in the attached bidding documents.
Submission is a bid securing declaration form. Notarized and signed by Miss Maria Evangeline A. Baraquel. Notarized by Attorney Ryan Anthony G. Pereña with notarial commission valid until December 31, 2027. And the submission is in the prescribed format po. With attached proof of identification of Ms. Baraquel. With this, may we get the rating of the back members?
May we get your rating, Attorney Andrea, please?
Pass.
Thank you po. May you get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
For the next item, the schedule of requirements.
Submission is schedule of requirements in the prescribed format. Signed by Ms. Maria Evangeline A. Baraquel. May we get your rating? Back members, please.
May we get your rating, Attorney Andrea, please?
Pass.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please? Again po, may we get your rating, dear Carlo, please? Again po, may we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Oh, pardon me. It's a pass. Thank you.
Thank you po.
For the next item, conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales parts if applicable.
Submission is the technical specifications with conformity. From line items 1 up to line item 1.2.3.4, the bidder stated comply. From line items 1.2.3.5 up to line item 1.4.2.4.4, the bidder stated comply. From item 1.4.3 up to 1.6.7.5, the bidder stated comply. from item 1.6.7.6 up to 1.6.10. The bidder stated comply. 1.6.10.1 up to 1.7.1. The bidder stated comply. From 1.7.2 up to 2.4.1, bidder stated comply. From 2.1.4.2 up to 2.1.9, the bidder stated comply. From 2.2 up to 2.4.3, the bidder stated comply. From 2.4.4 up to 3.14.4.1, the bidder stated comply. From 3.1.4.2 up to 3.1.4.5.1, the bidder stated comply. From 3.1.4.5.1.1 up to 3.4.3, the bidder stated comply. From 3.5 up to item 5, the bidder stated comply. From 5.1 up to 5.3.3.1.3.3, the bidder stated comply. From 5.4 up to 7.1, the bidder stated comply. From 7.2 up to 7.6, the bidder stated comply. From 7.7 up to 7.9, the bidder stated comply. Duly signed by Ms. Barakiel. Also attached is the Annex A list of locations. This is again duly signed by Ms. Barakiel. Also attached is the project proposal. We will just browse lang po to the, on the documents, and this will be subjected to the detailed evaluation of the technical working group. Also submitted is a production delivery schedule signed by Ms. Barakiel. After sales parts, again duly signed. Also submitted is a brochure. Again, we will just browse through the document, and this will be subjected to the detailed evaluation of the technical working group. Also submitted is a value-added service license from Revolve Solutions Incorporated, issued by National Telecommunications Commission. ISO certificate for EB Solution Incorporated, ISO IEC 27001-2022. Certificate of registration for EB Solution from National Privacy Commission. Data Protection Officer registration from National Privacy Commission issued to EB Solution Incorporated with attached proof of identification of Mr. Nathaniel Marquez and Ms. Tanyo. ISO Certificate of Revolve Solutions Incorporated, ISO IEC 27001-2022, Information Security Management System. Certificate of Registration of Revolve Solutions Incorporated from National Privacy Commission. Data Protection Officer registration for Revolve. Authorized reseller of LEO satellite system manufacturer issued to Revolve Solutions Incorporated. The bidder also submitted their key personnel, manpower requirements with attached curriculum details, with attached certificates of employment, training certifications, PRC ID. Again, we will just browse through the documents and this will be subjected to the detailed evaluation of the technical working group. With this, may we get the rating of the back members on the technical specification?
May we get your rating, Attorney Andre, please?
Pass.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
For the next item, original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder.
Submission is an omnibus sworn statement stating Maria Evangeline A. Barakel is the duly authorized and designated representative of EV's Revolve joint venture for the project provision of internet access via low Earth orbit satellite PIALEOS for rural health units of the Department of Information and Communications Technology. Duly signed by Ms. Barakel. Notarized by Attorney Ryan Anthony G. Pereña. With a notarial commission valid until December 31, 2027. With attached proof of identification of Ms. Barakel. Also attached is a secretary certificate. Signed by Ms. Maria Evangeline A. Barakel, Corporate Secretary, and notarized again by Attorney Ryan Pereña. Also attached, a Secretary Certificate from Revolve Solutions Incorporated. Signed by Mr. Pasqua, Corporate Secretary. And notarized by Attorney Rene Villa. Notarial Commission valid until December 31, 2026. With attached proof of identification of Mr. Pasqua. With this, may we get the rating of the back members?
May we get your rating, Attorney Andrela, please?
Pass.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
For the next item, for foreign bidders claiming by reason of their country's extension of reciprocal rights to Filipinos, certification from the relevant government office of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item or product not applicable.
Mr. Chair, given that the bidder has obtained a passing rate for their technical component envelope, may we request your final rating, please?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
yes po, Mr. Chair, may we get your final rating po given that EB Solution has gained a pass rating on their technical component envelope?
Technical component envelope is overall pass. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, with your permission, we will now open the financial component envelope.
Please open the financial component envelope. Thank you.
Inside the technical component, I'm sorry, apologies po. Inside the financial component envelope are 3 separate envelopes labeled financial component original copy, duplicate copy, and triplicate copy. We will set aside the triplicate copy, open the duplicate and original copy, and distribute to the technical working group present here in the meeting room.
For the submitted financial component envelope, the original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form.
Submission is a bid form for the project, the ICT BAC 2026-034. provision of internet access via low Earth orbit satellites PIALEOS for rural health units. Total price of the bid is 52,642,888 pesos. Again, 52,642,888 pesos. Duly signed by Ms. Maria Evangeline A. Baraquiel. With this, may we get the rating of the back members?
May we get your rating, Attorney Andrella, please?
Pass.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
For the next item, the original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule.
Submitted is a price schedule for goods offered from within the Philippines. For provision of internet access via low Earth orbit satellites for rural health units. With total amount of 52,642,888 pesos. Again, 52,642,888 pesos. Signed by Ms. Baraquiel. Attached is a secretary certificate. Duly signed and duly notarized by Attorney Ryan Anthony G. Pereña. Also, secretary certificate from Revolve Solutions Incorporated. Duly signed and duly notarized by Attorney Rene Villa. With proof of identification as well. May we get the rating of the back members?
May we get your rating, Attorney Andrella, please?
Pass.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, dear Carlo, please?
Pass.
Thank you po.
For the next item, certification from the DTI if the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity. Not applicable.
Mr. Chair, given that the bidder has obtained a passing rate for the financial component envelope, may we request your final rating, please?
Final and overall rating is pass. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, given that you have rated the technical and financial component envelope as pass, may we request your overall rating, please?
Yeah, the overall rating is pass. Thank you.
Thank you po. We will now proceed the finalization of eligibility checklist and the abstract of bids as read. Once completed, we will present them on the screen. Thank you.
Presented on the screen, the eligibility checklist with the project name provision of internet access via low Earth orbit satellites, PIALEOS for rural health units. With a bid reference DICT BAC-2026-034 with a total approved budget of the contract, 52,661,700 pesos. Presented the lone bidder for this project, joint venture of EB Solution Incorporated and Revolve Solutions Inc. As rated pass. And with that, Mr. Chair, may we ask your permission to ask the bidder to acknowledge the presented eligibility checklist.
Pa-scroll down hanggang dulo.
Go ahead.
Okay. Backsec, our chairman allowed the bidder to acknowledge yung eligibility checklist. Nag-acknowledge na.
Hindi pa po, dear.
Sige.
Acknowledge po the bid. Thank you.
Acknowledge po. Thank you.
With that, Mr. Vice Chair and the rest of the back members, may we get your approval for the presented eligibility checklist, please?
Sorry, Backsec. Ano yun? Pakiulit.
Motion for approval po for the presented eligibility checklist po.
Sige, pa-scroll down hanggang dulo. Motion to approve the eligibility checklist as presented, Mr. Chairman. I so move. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Soliciting a second. Is there a second? Attorney Jella and you, sir?
I second the motion, Mr. Chair. Apologies.
Thank you, Attorney Jella. Thank you, Vice Chair. It has been moved and seconded. Therefore, this eligibility checklist is hereby approved. Backsec, proceed to the next.
Thank you po. Presented on the screen, the abstract of bids as read. With the approved budget for the contract, 52,661,700 pesos. With a bid amount from joint venture of EB Solution Incorporated and Revolve Solutions Incorporated, the total amount of bid is 52,642,888 pesos. Again, 52,642,888 pesos. With that po, Mr. Chair, may we ask your permission to ask the bidder to acknowledge these presented documents.
Bidder, please acknowledge the presented documents.
Acknowledge po.
Acknowledge po. Thank you.
With that po, Mr. Chair, may we ask the rest of the back members for the motion to approve for the abstract of bids as read.
Motion to approve the abstract of bids as read, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you,
I
Vice
so move.
Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Is there any second?
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Attorney Jella. It has been moved and seconded. This abstract of bid as read, as presented, is hereby approved. Backsec next.
Mr. Chair, we'd like to remind the bidders po that they can request for the copy of eligibility and abstract of bids as read if they wish to do so. And may we get po the commitment of the technical working group if they can submit the TWG evaluation report tomorrow.
TWG, you are hereby instructed to deliver that tomorrow. Thank you.
May we ask what time is the deadline tomorrow? Yes po. Okay. So 4 p.m. I'm MacLean Alimbuya from the TWG. We acknowledge that we will comply with the deadline tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Thank you, TWG. Thank you, sir. Backsec, proceed.
That would be all po for the back secretariat. Considering that there are no matters on this agenda, you may suspend the meeting as the second agenda will start at 1:30 po. Thank you po.
Back members soliciting a motion to suspend until 1:30 this afternoon.
Mr. Chair, I move to suspend the meeting until 1:30 this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Jella. Is there any second?
Second, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair. It has been moved and seconded. This meeting will resume at 1:30 this afternoon, discussing the second agenda that was previously discussed and approved. Thank you very much, Backsec. Thank you, members, Vice Chair. And salamat sa laging pagsuporta sa DICT bidder. Thank you.
Thank you po.